yet another beautiful day that we are joined on the Tupike show. Being with me, Brendah Nabutut, pamoja na our very own residential guest ambaye anajiita Faridah Achieng. By now mmemzoea, mshazoea sura yake, mshazoea sauti yake, lakini sasa sitaongea kwa niaba yake. Nitaacha wasalimie alafu ndio tuwaambie leo tunajifunza nini hapa kwenye kipindi cha Tupike. Kumbuka kipindi cha Tupike kinapatikana hapa Science TV courtesy of Kids College. Na kipindi hiki kinakujia kila Alhamisi masaa ya saa 2, alafu marudio yake yanakujia kila Jumapili masaa ya saa 3. Msisahau kuangalia. Kumbuka katika kipindi cha Tupike tunajifunza jinsi ya kuonyesha mapenzi kwa wapendwa wetu kupitia njia ya mapishi mazuri na pia kujifunza njia ya kuwaserve pia. So sitaongea sana, nataka Faridah tusalimie alafu atuambie leo anatufunza nini ama anatufunza kuhusu nini ama kitu gani.
Good morning. My name is Faridah Achieng from Kenya Institute of Development Studies. And today I'll be teaching you about types of cutleries that we have. Yes.
Amesema cutleries. Unaweza kutuelimisha cutleries ni nini kwa sababu labda kuna mtu ambaye hajui. Unajua most of the time we assume things. We assume that everyone should know, but sio kila mtu ambaye anaelewa. Kuna mwingine ambaye amebarikiwa kwenda shule, kuna mwingine ambaye amebarikiwa kujua, makafanikiwa kujua, lakini kuna wale ambao hawana ujuzi kuwa cutleries ni nini ama cutlery ni nini. Kwa hivyo tueleze ukituonyesha what cutlery is.
Okay, it will be a pleasure. Actually, cutlery is a general name for spoons. The spoons you use, the forks, knives, name it. All that is cutleries. The spoons, vijiko zenye mnatumianga home, tatunyeke hivyo. Vijiko, teaspoons, hizo zote. Now we call them cutleries is a general name.
Anasema kwamba cutleries ni vile vijiko ambavyo tunatumia nyumbani, including uma, yani fork, visu ambavyo wakati mwingine tunatumia kula ama kupakia pale siagi, yani blue band ama butter. Yeah, teaspoons, tablespoons, those are what we call cutleries. So wataenda kutuelezea different types of cutleries, alafu pia baadaye tutakuwa tunajifunza different types of plates. So mtazamaji, usiende mahali, stay tuned and remember always to kupika. Yani remember kupika chakula kizuri na pia kujifunza kuhudumia watu wako vizuri. Ni njia ya kuonyesha mapenzi. Kwa hivyo msichoke kutazama kipindi cha Tupike, mkijifunza kila mara njia mbalimbali ya kuonyesha wenzenu mapenzi. So here we go.
So with the types of cutleries, in front of me is a table that has been set. So I'm sure you're wondering what these are. So from me here, this is a tray and I have cutleries. So here we have different types of forks. These forks are of different sizes.
Yeah.
There's this type of fork. We call this a sweet fork, used for mostly in desserts.
Sweet fork.
Yeah, or a dessert. Don't nisiwapoteze. A dessert fork is the term. Yeah, dessert or sweet, both can do. Yeah. So with me here, I'll just use this setup that I have here. So this is a table that has been laid, ready for a guest to eat for lunch. This is how a table that is fully set. This is how it looks like. But if I remove this, I think you'll see the full setup.
Okay.
Yeah, this is how it looks like. So with me here, I have. So this is a bread knife or a butter knife. It's the knives you use at home. Kupaka jam, blue band, peanut butter, na maybe to cut toast yako.
Yeah.
You use this. So we call this a butter knife.
A butter knife.
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you say bread knife? Can it also be called that?
Sure. Those pote. Yeah, alafu imekelewa juu ya hii. I'll tell you what this. I'll come to this later. Yeah. So next here, this is a soup spoon. Soup. These ones are mostly used for starters, and especially soups, mostly as in a start of a meal. Yeah, these ones are called a soup spoon. They're different. They're of different shapes. As you can see, this one is slightly, yeah, it has a curved, a curve. Yeah, so this is a soup spoon. A sweet spoon. Yeah, a sweet spoon looks like this. It's like a normal spoon ya kulia, but we call it sweet spoon for maybe in starters, depending on what has been set. So you can use this either in dessert. It's like this one. It's like this one. Ni vile tu ni tofauti kidogo.
Yeah, inatuchanganya lakini tutajaribu kuelewa.
Actually, don't get lost. Ni vile tu this one ni design yake tofauti, but they serve the same purpose. But kama imesetiwa kwa meza, na setiwa kwa meza according to the menu. Yeah.
Okay, kwa wale ambao na ulemavu wa macho, kwa sababu kama mimi mwenyewe I have an eyesight problem. Naangalia hiyo soup and then naangalia hii ambayo umeita sweet spoon.
Yeah.
Na naona kidogo zinaenda kufanana.
Yeah.
Kwa niaba tu ya wale ambao wana shida ya macho, can you ebu ziinue tu zote ndio uspecify mtu asiconfuse, kwa sababu si unaona zinaenda kufanana.
Yeah, actually they kind of like look the same, but if you want to feel, this one is slightly longer. Okay. As you can see, this one is slightly longer. Ini slightly short. Alafu nini yake, it's like a normal spoon for eating. Yeah. This one. Alafu the weight is slightly, iko na uzito kidogo. This one is lighter. Yeah.
Mtazamaji, I hope umeelewa hapo, kwa sababu pia mimi nilikuwa kidogo ilikuwa imenichanganya, lakini kwa sasa nimeelewa ya kwamba hii ambayo tunatumia kwa soup ni refu kidogo, alafu hii ambayo inatumika kwa dessert ni fupi kidogo. Amesema slightly short and slightly long, so I'm hoping there's something that you've learned there. Ukienda mahali you're able to differentiate what ama the difference between the two spoons.
Okay, as I continue to this setup, we have a joint fork. Joint is normally used in main courses, either rice, pastas, but they're slightly different. There are those that are slightly longer, some are short, and then they have different designs, you know. There are those, depending on most cutleries that you buy, they're of different shapes. Some are melamine, some are silver. There are those that have some goldish color. Yeah. Those are different. That is kind of high class. You'll see those ones. Yeah, but for us here as Africans, we call this a joint fork. It's like a normal fork that you use for eating.
In fact, Africans we prefer using our hands. Just wash our hands. We were given natural forks by God and spoons. Yeah.
Then you're wondering what this fork is. This fork can be used in desserts. Yeah, ni kama hii. It's like little setup ni tofauti, but you can see the difference for this. Hii ni fupi. You can see the length. Hii ni fupi. Now these are sweet. Also used in they're all sweet forks. Easy. Vile nimeshikilia hivi. And this is a joint. Yeah, normal fork for eating.
Okay. Yeah. So you said now nataka pia mimi kujifunza nishike kwa niaba ya mtazamaji pale nyumbani. Now this is a joint fork, right?
Yeah.
Used in main courses. Kama labda full ya pilau, pasta, rice hizo. Na sasa kumaanisha kama nina fork kama hii pale nyumbani, what is it that makes the difference? Is it the design ama ni nini?
Some ukiangalia the spaces, because you can see hii spaces zake ziko slightly si kama hii. It's not like this one. Though they serve the same purpose but different functions. Yeah. Okay, you'll find some are spacious. There are some zenye zinaka a two fork hivi. Yeah, those ones have maybe if you're maybe when you're cooking, maybe nataka labda unataka kuchambua, maybe for me I have a long fork. We call it a kitchen fork. Yeah, the kitchen fork. It only has 2 of these. Iko na meno mbili. Now that one you can use kama unachambua rice. Yeah, kama unachambua rice, kama unachambua spaghetti to separate. You can use that. And also you can also use this to beat your eggs. Yeah, there are those who use forks to beat eggs, like Kamini. I use a fork to beat eggs. Okay, there are those who when you tumia vijiko, but for me, I'm very fast with a fork. It's much easier. Yeah, though they serve the different functions, but they serve the same purpose, but a little bit of a difference in their functions in terms of use. Yeah, and when you are setting, as you can see, these ones we've set according to the course to the menu that we have, because for cakes maybe you can use something like this, either this or this, depending on what you have at home. Yeah.
Let me see. So
Alafu as you can feel, this is lighter.
For cakes?
No, if you want to know the difference, this is slightly lighter. Yen and meshika is light. How do you feel that one umeshika kwa mkono?
Naona kama ni mzito kidogo.
Now that's the difference between the two in terms of weight. Hata hii, this is a very light one. Now it's very easy kupotea kwa nyumba, but you can easily, if you keep them well, you can easily use them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kufikia hapo mtazamaji, nadhani kuna kitu ambacho umejifunza naomba tupumue kidogo, alafu tutakaporudi tutaendelea kujifunza aina ya cutleries ama vijiko pale nyumbani, ndio tusiende mahali labda tuonekane sisi ni washamba. Kumbuka kazi ya Tupike ni ya kutuchanua, ya kutu-enlighten, ya kuku-update, ndio usikae mshamba pale. So usiende mahali, wacha tupumue kidogo. Stay tuned. Welcome back kwa Tupike Show, mkiwa nami Brendah Nabutut na mwenzangu Faridah Achieng, our very own residential guest, na kila mara anatufunza vitu tofauti. Kama leo tuko hapa kujifunza different types of cutleries, na alikuwa ashatuelimisha akatufunza main course fork inaitwa joint fork, akatufunza sweet fork, akatuonyesha soup spoon, akatuonyesha sweet spoon. Yani sweet inamaanisha dessert. Na kuna wakati ambao tutakuwa tunaonyesha dessert ni nini ama dessert inatengenezwaje. Kwa leo hatuwezi, lakini tunawaelimisha tu ndio sisi sote, kwa sababu hata mimi mwenyewe mnaniona hapa nafurahi kujifunza. Faridah.
Yes.
Nimeacha kama umetuonyesha hizo ingawaje zimenichanganya kidogo, lakini yule ambaye ako makini I'm hoping ameelewa. Na pia kama ungependa turudie utatuambia, na pia kama hujaelewa mafunzo ya leo unaweza pia kuangalia marudio, na kama pia utataka turudie tena, basi utatu request na sisi tutakuwa humbled kuweza kurudia haya mafunzo. Faridah, naomba tuendelee.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, I have a very special fork here and a very big spoon here. Now these ones, I'm coming to there. This is a teaspoon. Ones that you use for at home to chai, coffee. Yeah, you can also use this to have ice cream with if you want. Kama umezoea yeah. I won't go there, but yeah, you can. For me, I can use this kukula ice cream.
Kwanza hii kila mtu anaijua.
Hii si lazima nitumie. Okay, there are some that are long. Kuna zingine refu, slightly longer. Those ones maybe for Sunday. Those Sunday ice creams that you normally see kwa TV in restaurants. That long spoon, slightly longer. Okay, ni refu ya Okay, it's like this one. Let me just give an example. Nikai fork, but it's slightly longer. Lafu konde.
Nishaiona.
Yeah, now that one.
Sasa hiyo inatumika kwa chai pia?
No, that one is specifically for that Sunday. Your dessert, your Sunday ice cream when you're having it.
Saa zingine kwa mahoteli tunapata tumewekewa hapo sababu tumewekewa mug mrefu.
There are some teaspoons that are longer. Yeah, but they serve the same purpose. Yeah, this design tu ndo tofauti, but same purpose. Yeah. So for some, okay, some are short, kama hii, some are longer. Yeah. Different designs depend on how you buy them and the brand also. Yeah. So as I continue, jika mshaona knife kama hii somewhere.
Mimi nishaona, labda mtazamaji muli.
So for this is a fish fork. This is a fish knife. Yeah. This is na set yake ya fork inakaa hivi. As you can see, it's not straight. Look at the corners.
Okay, nimeona. You know, one must be very keen.
Yeah.
Sijui kama nitasongesha hapo mbele ndio utaweze kuona hivi. The corner. Ziko hapa kwa edge, si ndio? Hapa hivi.
You just lift it. Okay. As you can see, difference ya hii. This in yake ni smooth, haina corner. It doesn't have a sharp bend here. But this one has. Now this is for fish mostly. Yeah, in fish dishes mostly. Fillet, whole fish. Yeah, tuna.
Wow. Hey, okay. Ebu nione hiyo, I've seen it, lakini sikuwa najua that it is specifically meant for fish. Now today there's something I've learned. Yeah. Fish knife.
Yeah.
And then
now this one.
Where is the
fork?
Okay. Now this is the fish fork. Unaona huku kwa edge. Unaona huku. Hapo ndio unajua eti kwamba hiyo ni fish fork.
Yeah, set your fish. Then as I continue, these ones, I can use this we call them service. We call them a serving set. In our term here, we call them a serving set. For those who have observed, waiters, they do something like this. Anashikilanga set ya vijiko hivi. You can use like this to serve. Mostly in service, kama kuna salads. Kama ni salads, kuna wenye watatumia fork, both forks kwa mikono zote. Some watatumia the serving set. That means fork na kijiko. And the spoon is slightly different. Ni kubwa kidogo. Yeah. Alafu forks can be of different design kama hii. Well, this one is our design, the design yetu ya hii fork. This ones they're going to do it during service. Yeah. Mostly silver service. Silver service, that means in terms of when they are serving food, they use this set. Kuna set wanatatumia. Kama ni tongs, kama ni zile, what do you call them? Zile serving spoons, they are different. Yeah, but for us, kama ni kitu kama rice, sasa zile tumetengeneza in bowls, we won't serve them na kijiko. You use this. But that
haitabomoa hiyo.
Okay, yeah. Okay, at times utakuta itaachana, but if you are very keen and careful when serving, haita nini. Okay, there are those professionals who serve properly na hizi vitu. Okay, for me mtuka hizi, of course, hizi vitu zinanisumbwanga.
Unajifunza.
Yeah. So so this one, you can see how I'm holding. Fork yangu iko chini, then the spoon iko juu. But mostly it's supposed to be something like this. So that means your index finger, this one, should be able to move. Should be flexible in terms of moving when you're serving. Yeah. This is the most hardest technique for waiters and waitresses.
If you
practice, you'll be good to go. Yeah. But you can Google and see how these things are held. Yeah. Then from there, you can practice at home.
Yeah. If you have the patience. Some of us don't, but it's really good to know. Kwa sababu saa zingine unaweza kwenda mahali and wanasema when you go to Rome, do what the Romans do. Like where you don't even have the knowledge. Now today we are privileged to have this, to get this knowledge hapa kwa Tupike Show, tukiwa na our very own residential guest Faridah. Yaani hata nimuite sijui ni chef Faridah ama nimuite nani, sijui angependa kuitwa nani, lakini kila mara anatuelimisha.
Actually, it's a pleasure. So maybe to finish up, to sum one up on what I have here. So butter knife or a bread knife. Just say those pote. Butter knife. Joint knife. Fish knife. Sweet fork.
Okay, I want you to do me a favor. And like I said before, some are short-sighted for their sake. Let's just try to emphasize. Yani, unajua mtu anaweza kuona tu kisu lakini aseme hii ni butter knife. Yeah. Naone pia yeye unasema hii ni butter knife. So at least just lift it up.
Okay,
I'll help you lift it up. And you just tell us the difference. Yeah.
Okay, so what she's holding is a butter knife. As you can see, the ninis are serrated. It's slightly sharp kidogo, but sile nitakata mtu, but you have to be careful. This is a butter knife, slender and slightly short. There are those that are shorter, depending on the design and where you get them from. There's some that are shorter, but if you're buying this, okay, there's some ziko na uzito kidogo, depending with how it was imetengenezwa.
Especially huku kwa hii.
Yeah. So as you can see this, I'm swinging it very lightly with ease. There's some zenye ukinwa hivi, you can't go further. But for me, this is very easy, and there are some that are short. So this one, the ninis are not that sharp, because kuna zingine that can cut you. Okay, then with this, there's a joint. This is a joint knife. With this one, it's thick at the edge, uzito. This one is lighter. Alafu the edges, as you can see, the edges are slightly different. This one is a bit serrated. This one aina ile, it's not that serration yake si sharp. Yeah, it's slightly smooth kidogo. It has a smooth serration, si kama hii. And then we have a type of knife also, a steak knife. A steak knife. It's okay, ni kama hii, but the edge, it is slightly, it's sharp. It has a sharp, it's pointed. Alafu the serration zake ni kubwa, and they are very sharp, mostly for cutting steak. Yeah. So you can use, there's a steak knife and there's a steak fork, but nyake ni kubwa, then spaces ni kubwa kidogo. But the knife is what differentiates from other knives. It's the sharpest, so it's konde hapa chini. Alafu huku it's longer and pointed, very sharp. The serration yake ni very sharp. Yeah, but awana for now hatuna. But when you go to any restaurant and you order steak, they'll bring for you. You'll see a sharp knife. You'll see there's a sharp knife. They'll bring it for you to serve, for you to use. No, that's the steak knife. The steak knife mostly. So with this one, this is the lightest.
The bread knife.
Yeah, the lightest. Then this one is heavier. Iko na uzito. Yeah. Alafu it's thick.
Joint knife.
Yeah, mostly for main courses. But kama mimi kwetu, the only time you'll see me using this, maybe there's something to cut. Yeah. So as I continue, I have a spoon here. So this is a sweet spoon. This one for dessert, because for us we have strawberry tart as the dessert. So you set a sweet spoon, and I had a sweet spoon. Yeah. This is in the partner yake for that dessert.
Yeah.
We'll just call them a dessert set. Yeah. That means your dessert set can either be a knife, a fork, or a spoon. Yeah, depending on what you've set. Yeah. So for her, so she's setting this. nakishana hivyo. So her setup is complete. So as I continue here, so this is how the main course from the starter to the last meal. This is how it looks like. But if you're doing a full setup, that means itakuwa na hii. I'll have this small fork. Maybe kama
you see the small fork is the sweet fork.
And you can also use it in salads, mostly starters. Kuna zingine, there are sometimes we use them for starters. Starters, these are the first meals that are taken before the main course. Yeah. Because I'm sure kuna mwenye ameshikanisha hapo. So
kama unaona tujashikanisha basi rudia tu for the sake of those that hawajashikanisha.
Okay. A starter, this is a dish that is taken before a main course. Like it could be soup, it could be salads, it could be maybe something called desserts that you normally like. Now now we can put all that as starters. Yeah. Sometimes you can find umeletewa juice hapo. Teremshe pole pole ukingoja mili. That depends where you've gone and how they do their service there. Because kuna wengine watakuletea juice, maji, kama ka cocktail hivi. Depends on what you like.
So zote ni starters.
Yeah, all that are part of starters. Okay. Yeah. So as I continue and finish up, so this how so if it's a full setup, kutakuwa na there'll be a fish knife here.
No. Fish knife, wacha niwakumbushe. Fish knife.
Yeah. So it's going to look something like this. Kubwa hivi. So there'll be a fish knife here. Yeah, there'll be a fish knife here. So this now, kama angepanga in full setup, it's going to look, that means kutakuwa na soup spoon, fish knife, the joint, ukuja huko, fork, fish fork, that is, joint ya main course, starter. Yeah. So kama if there are two starters at a go, and you want to adjust these covers, you leave one set depending on the meal. So kama ni soup, kama kuna salad, I won't need a soup spoon. Ndatoa. So kama na kuna fish kwa main course. So kama na adjust atatoa hii, na toi hizi mbili, na toi hii fish knife. So itabaki the main setup according to the main course. So that's how you adjust your covers. So don't be shocked. Ukiwa kwa restaurant ama at a hotel, a full setup has been done, and you find a waiter ama a waitress adjusting anatoa covers. That's that process is called adjusting of the covers or cutleries prior to the main course. Yeah.
Wow. It's been a pleasure learning about different types of cutleries. And nakwambia mimi nimechanuliwa leo. Sijui kama wewe umechanuliwa vile ulikuwa unafikiria, si ndio? Hata mimi nimefurahi kwa sababu kuna kitu ambacho nimejifunza. Kumbuka kipindi cha Tupike kinakujia hapa Science TV courtesy of Kids College. Kids College ni shule ambayo ina mafunzo tofauti kama engineering, kuna mambo mengi kama mapishi ambayo tunajifunza, service, yani catering at large, na mafunzo mengine mengi. Tunaona ya kwamba iko pia na wanafunzi ambao wanajua kile ambacho wamekuja kufanya, kama mmoja wetu hapa Faridah. Labda mtasema nampenda sana ama napenda kumchagua, lakini hapana, ni kwa sababu pia yeye huwa amejitolea kuwafunza nyinyi. Na tutakapokuwa tunaendelea na hiki kipindi, tutakuwa tukiwazawadia wale ambao watakuwa makini. Katika kipindi cha leo, ningependa kama wewe mtazamaji, angalau tuambie kile ambacho umejifunza. Swali letu la leo litakuwa ni kwamba umejifunza kitu gani? At least tuambie different types of forks. Hiyo ndio mimi nataka. Sitawakumbusha, lakini nataka mtu kumbushe mtuambie nione kama amekuwa makini, na yule ambaye atakuwa makini basi tutajua zawadi yake ni gani. Lakini kwa sasa, kwa leo, acha nijue ni nani ambaye ako makini kwa kukitazama kipindi cha Tupike Show hapa Science TV. Ukituambia ama ukitusaidia pia sisi kutukumbusha different types. 4 nimesema tu 4, sijasema mingi, sijasema spoons, nimesema tu 4 different types of forks ambazo Faridah ametufunza. Mimi sisemi kwa sababu nimekuwa makini na yeye mwenyewe akitaka ataniuliza. So show imekuwa nzuri sana, hata mimi mwenyewe nimeenjoy. Na kabla ya kwenda, ningependa mwenzangu hapa awaambie mambo mawili matatu kabla ya kufunga hii show.
Okay, for those who love this course that you're doing here at Kids Technical College, this is the best place to be. You're able to learn so much. Everything here is hands-on, from practicals to cooking, depending on the course you want to do, cosmetology, catering, all that. You're able to get all that experience here. And to be someone like me where I am, I began here. But not really here. I did other places somewhere else. So when I came to kids, I found this is the place to be. I was able to polish my skills from here. And remember, these skills that you learn here, or no matter what skills you're doing, your skills can take you further. Yeah, and also your skills can help you get a job anywhere else in the world, wherever you want to be. It's been a pleasure to have you. See you at Kids next time.
So until next time, mmekuwa na mimi wenu Brendah Nabutut. Msisahau kulike, kushare, kucomment, kutag, yani, na pia kama kuna kile kitu ambacho ungependa kujifunza, kama ungependa turudie, tuambie. So until next time, kwaheri.